our next guest has climbed Everest, he has crossed the Arctic, he has survived on deserted islands, but survivalist superstar Bear says none of it compares to his latest adventure.
Yes, he says writing this new book, the retelling of the story of Jesus, is his greatest achievement. And Bear Grylls joins us now to tell us more. There's the book.
Hey, guys.
Absolutely stunning.
You're so sweet. Thank you for the encouragement. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure it's my greatest achievement. I think it's definitely been my hardest achievement. And it's the one I think I'm most proud of, you know, because it's touching people's lives all over the world. I mean, we've all done lots of things in our life and you put things out there, but I think out of everything, this is what I get the most letters, texts, messages from people of all cultures, all faiths, all countries.
Yeah.
Generally saying, I had no idea of actually the real story.
So where did the idea... So it's the greatest story ever told, an eyewitness account, Bear Grylls. You're a man of faith, but your faith, what always love about you, Bear, is your faith, it wears very lightly on your shoulders. There's never any judgment involved. It's all just... It's almost like a compass to who you are, right? And it's your North Star. But where did the idea of this come for the greatest story ever told? Where did the idea to put pen and paper to what would be the eyewitness account and people that were around Jesus at the time?
Well, I think so few people, myself included, grew up knowing the real story. You know, the unsanitized, un-Christmassy, kind of like, you know, nice story of it all. And the real story is so kind of shocking and beautiful and exciting and sort of challenging. And I know, I think a lot of us grew up with the stories. You know, you might know the story of the Good Samaritan or the Nativity play, but actually the whole story is so sort of life-enhancing and life-empowering and challenging and sort of beautiful. And I just thought, people don't read the Bible. I mean, it's hard to read. You know, I think if you have faith, then it's obviously milk and honey and it's amazing. But I think just to read it straight is hard for people. And I think this is like a really brilliant sort of bridge into faith. I think people are really hungry for purpose and meaning and finding kind of light and love and home in their life. And this was just... I don't know, I just thought nobody's ever done this. I mean, a pastor in America wrote to me this morning, I got it, he said, I had no idea. This is like John Grisham's written the Jesus story. And I thought, that's kind of, it's actually a good
Stick that on the back. Straight away.
So it's been, yeah, as you said, it went to #1. I never expected that. It's just been a beautiful thing in my life.
This has been kind of like a calling for you, hasn't it? It happened in the jungle. You were with your son, Jess, and basically you felt that I've got to write this book. I've got to stop everything and I've got to write this book. A little bit like the story of Noah, when he said, I'm gonna build an ark and I'm going to do it. It's a great story. And he, you know, everyone laughed at him. Everyone, you know, he's saying, what are you doing? You're crazy. Yeah. This is like your calling to write this book, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I've had a few people laugh and I think it's OK. I think in life you just got to follow your heart. You got to be prepared to be, because, you know, you got to take a bit of that sometimes. But I've always tried to follow my heart. I love Noah. I did feel a real sense of, like, clear the decks and write this. Do it once, do it really as well as you can. You know, I worked with a brilliant team of theologians to get this really right and theologically kind of accurate. And in many ways, they're the real heroes in this whole journey. But I really feel my feeling now is almost like it's no longer my book. It's like out there. It's all of our stories wrapped up. It kind of draws people and like I say, it enhances and empowers people's lives. And it's like, if in 100 years' time people say, that guy, remember that bandy-legged, white-legged Englishman who ran around the jungle? If I could be known for one thing, it would actually be that.
Yeah, because, I mean, the level of research, because you can't just sit down and write this. Even if you know the Bible, you can't just sit down and write this. You need to go quite a deep dive into this. And when you said it's milk and honey for people that read the Bible, I'm Catholic. I was brought up reading the Bible. It's not an easy read. Like, even when you've got faith, there's a lot of contradictions in there. There's a lot of things that challenge you. There's a lot of questions you need to ask. So, you know, your starting point of this must have been kind of come that easily to you.
Well, I think questions in life are really good.
Yeah.
You know, it's the starting point of all empowerment, really, isn't it? You've got to kind of seek out the good stuff. But, you know, I also hasten to add, I have a lot of doubts. I really do. My faith goes up and down, and it's a journey.
That's a good thing.
It's because you're human.
Yeah, I think that was part of it. And I did a podcast yesterday with this this guy who was kind of talking about this. And, you know, he's quite a sort of punchy atheist guy. And I was saying, I really struggle with a lot of them. By the end, he was kind of helping me through it. He said, oh, this is all the wrong way around.
But that is the beauty of it, my friend. And thank you so much for coming in, talking about it. Sorry,
we
we've
love
run out
you
of time.
guys.
Greatest story ever told. I witnessed
Yeah.
account. Bear Grylls, you're a great human, Bear. We love you, dear.
Hi, everyone. Just want to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.